Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing, is it answering or like, the assumptions videos? So, I asked you guys to send in your assumptions and I'm going to answer them or read them or whatever. The first one was that you're only 5, and I'm guessing that was like a kind of troll. Obviously I'm not 5 years old, I'm 19, I'm turning 20 next month. The next one was you started makeup at an early age. I actually didn't. I think the first time I ever, like in grade 6, I used to put on my mum's like powder, and that was it. I actually didn't really start makeup until I was 17. So I started in 2017. I think it was towards the end of the year. So yeah, I didn't start makeup until I was 17. I'm 19 now, turning 20, so obviously 3 years. Someone said sometimes you regret buying so much makeup. I feel like sometimes I do, yeah, but at the same time it's an investment, and I obviously want to turn YouTube and Instagram and stuff into my job, and I feel like sometimes like it can seem scary spending all this money, but at the same time I'm working towards something. Like if I only had makeup just because it was my hobby and I wasn't hoping to turn it into my job, I really don't think I would have this many products. But I do love buying makeup. I love collecting makeup, obviously, but it's also an investment because, one day if I'm making money off I am making money off my YouTube now. So, it's like kind of paying off now, if you know what I mean. So sometimes I feel bad that I haven't saved and stuff. But I also am like, well, it's worth it, like I feel like, it's worth it, like I'm making money off my YouTube now, my Instagram's going well, like I feel like I made the kind of risk to invest and it's paid off. So yeah. Someone said you have lots of savings. I really don't at all. I only started saving like a week ago, but I'm trying to be really, really serious about it now. I've tried to start saving so many times, but this one I think I'm really serious about. I opened a new bank account and everything, and yeah, I want to save for a house deposit, so that's what I'm going to do. Someone said you hate Tasmania. So for those of you who don't know, I live in Tasmania in Australia. I don't hate Tasmania. Tasmania is my home and I feel like I love it down here. I've obviously been raised here. I just feel like Tasmania isn't the place to be if you want to grow. We are very restricted down here in Tasmania. We don't have like anything really fun to do. I feel like Tasmania is somewhere you kind of come to retire, because it's such a beautiful state. Like it is so nice down here. It's very quiet. I feel like it's quite safe. Like, we have not many people. We have like, I think only like 500,000. I don't know if that's right, but compared to most places in in Australia, like we are very small. I feel like Tasmania is, everyone knows each other, everyone knows everyone's business. It's one of those things that like, it's a very, very small place. Yeah, I feel like there's just not a lot of opportunity down here. There's not much to do. There's like, you kind of hit a wall and that's it. So when I think of like where I would like to live, like Brisbane or Melbourne or something like that, it just seems like there's so much more opportunity. Like just even things like we don't have Sephora down here, we only just got Mecca, we don't have like Bath and Body, like we don't have Starbucks. Like just, I know it seems silly, but just like we are so limited, and I feel like we are kind of like the forgotten state. And yeah, I just feel like there's not much opportunity down here. I don't know. I love Tasmania, but at the same time I know that I need to get out of Tasmania if I want to grow, and I do really want to grow, obviously. So I think that, at the end of my life, I would really love to live in Tasmania, but I think while I'm living my life, I'm going to hopefully move. I don't know. I'll see how I go. At the same time, I feel like I don't want to offend anyone. Tasmania, you can like achieve a lot. Like I'm not trying to say like if you live in Tasmania, you can't achieve anything. It's not like that at all. But obviously, like I feel like just like the opportunities in the industry that I want to be in, there's not very, like, I feel like things like that just aren't really down here. Like there's no like big makeup courses or anything. I did a beauty therapy course in TAFE in Tasmania, and that was really good. But like the big makeup academies and stuff, they're all on mainland Australia. So yeah, just the kind of industry that I'm in, there's not a lot of opportunity. There is some so insanely talented and successful people down here, so please don't get me wrong. It's just like the kind of thing that I'm into. I feel like it's a little bit harder to do down here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't hate Tasmania at all. Tasmania is my home. I love Tasmania with all of my heart, and I'm very proud to be a Tassie girl. But I also know that, you know, sometimes you gotta fly from the nest. So yeah. Someone said you're super shy until you get comfortable around someone. That's so true. I'm the most shy person you'll ever meet. I've met a few subscribers and followers and stuff, and I'm so sorry if you've ever met me in person because I'm so shy. I try my hardest to like, I feel like I come off like a bitch because I'm like, but I really am not trying to be. I just don't know how to talk to people. I'm so shy. I'm insanely shy. It takes a lot for me to get comfortable around you, but yeah, once I am, that's it. There's no going back. I'm a me kind of thing, but yeah, it does. I'm very shy. Someone said you don't have a real job, and then the next one was no hate, haha, just trying to give you interesting content. So I've got two parts of this question to address. I do have a real job. I work at a dental clinic, and I am a sterilization person. So I clean all of the instruments and stuff. So yes, I do have a real job, but I also don't consider YouTube not to be a real job. People always kind of have this thing that, you know, if you have OnlyFans or if you have YouTube or if you have Instagram or whatever, it's not a real job. And I get it, okay? It's maybe not as stable as other jobs, you know, it obviously relies on how other people see you, people buying your content, people subscribing to you, following you, all that kind of stuff. I can see how it could be considered not stable. But the thing is, I feel like no job is really that stable. Anyone can be made redundant at any time, anyone can get fired, any kind of thing can happen and you can lose your job. So I don't really consider YouTube not a real job. I mean, I'm making real money, so I don't know how it's not a real job, if you know what I mean. Like, so yeah, I feel like it kind of sucks because I feel like people look at it as if like, oh, well, like, yeah, like you obviously like work at YouTube, but like, what's your real job? And it's like, this is my real job. There is obviously some cons to being an influencer or, you know, having your job strictly online, but there is also so many benefits to having my job strictly online. And I can't wait until YouTube is my only job, and I'll never be ashamed to tell people that I am a YouTuber or that I work at YouTube or anything like that. Like, yeah, it's a very real job in my eyes, and it's like my favorite thing in the world, and I get paid for it. I feel like that is such a cool thing. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Someone said, I feel like you're the kind of person to donate to charity and do good deeds without bragging. I feel like if I say yeah, then that kind of defeats this, but yeah, I feel like it's hard because, I don't know, you see those videos on Facebook where like people go up to the homeless people and they're like, oh, here's $50, and it's like, it's filmed and it's on Facebook and it's like, yeah, you're doing something good, but at the same time it's kind of like, I don't know, it's hard because I feel like not all good deeds need to be blasted on social media. Like, sometimes you can do something good without having to tell the whole world, if you know what I mean. But like, I mean, obviously, nonetheless, it's a good deed, but at the same time, when I see stuff like that, I'm kind of like, that person's obviously like at a low, you know, like they're at a low and they're, you know, living on the streets, and yeah, I think it's amazing that you're giving them $50 or whatever, but it's also like you're filming them at their lowest point and using that on social media. That kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't know, maybe I'm just, I don't know. I never want to put someone down for doing a good deed, because I think to be selfless and to do a good deed and give it to charity or anything like that is amazing. Like, any kind of donation is so good and so amazing. But I don't know. When I see people like posting about it and bragging about it and kind of thing, it's also like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's a hard thing. But yeah, I feel like I've done things, I mean, I know I've done things without telling people, because I just kind of like, I know it's nice when you do something nice and people think you're nice as well. Like, it's a really good feeling, but I feel like it's also nice when you do something and you just get the satisfaction out of that one person and you knowing if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, and I feel like I've done some things and like just knowing that I was able to help, and you know, feeling content with that feeling, not having to kind of tell others. And also like, I mean, I can totally understand like, if there's a, like, it's like with the coronavirus, I think it was like Pink or someone was like, said that she was donating like however much money it was to the coronavirus. She said it kind of casually, if you know what I mean, like, and it was just like, she was like, oh yeah, like, you know, I had the coronavirus and I'm gonna donate this much. And like, I think Jeffree Star does it quite a bit. Like, people will be like, oh, you know, like, going to college this year or something, and he'll be like, yo, like, what's your PayPal, like, let me know and I'll give you like $50,000, like, stuff like that. Like, it's kind of, it's not like he's like, today I just gave someone $50,000. Like, it's just kind of done in a way that, I don't know, I feel like this question, like, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I feel like I am the kind of person to do that, and I can't wait until I have more money and more makeup and, you know, to be able to give back. Someone says you live in slippers. Yeah, that's true. But I call them Ugg boots, but here's mine. I'm wearing my Uggies right now. I wear my Ugg boots 90% of the time. So yeah, that is very true. Someone said you want to do YouTube full-time and quit your job. 100%. Definitely. Someone said you started your channel on YouTube for money. Yes and no. Like, it's not like I was like, okay, I need money, so I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. It was like, hey, I really like filming YouTube videos, and if I get good at this, I can like make money off them and like turn that into my job, if you know what I mean. So, because I don't know if you guys know, but getting monetized on YouTube is a very, very long process. I have been on YouTube for 3 years now, and I only got monetized in March, and I only got my very first pay a week ago. So it's not like I was like, you know what, I need a quick cash, so I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Like, it wasn't like that at all. But the dream is obviously to make enough money off my YouTube channel to be able to support myself and turn this into my job. But there would be no point turning this into my job if I didn't actually like filming YouTube videos. It's a lot of work. And I feel like to get like enough money to kind of survive off, you have to be like really successful on YouTube and really high up. So it's not like I was like, yeah, what's a way to get some quick money? Because it's definitely not quick money. It's something that you obviously have to enjoy, because you have to actually film the videos and put the time into editing and all that stuff, and you have to get quite a big following to make like a fair bit of money. So yeah, yes and no. I hope, yeah, again, I hope that answered your question. Someone said you have a cute sock collection. I actually don't. I hate socks. If I didn't like, I'm really weird about socks. Like, I will never ever wear shoes without socks, obviously, because I feel like that's kind of gross. Like, I just hate that feeling. But if I'm not wearing shoes, there's no way I'll be wearing socks. I'm not the kind of person to walk around and be like, ooh, look at my socks, like, I love my socks, like, or sleep in socks or anything like that. The feeling of socks I actually hate. Like, I have these weird things that I hate, and socks is one of them. So yeah, I just have some, I pretty much only wear Globe socks. I bought them in high school, they're still going strong, so no, I do not have a cute sock collection. Someone said you finished high school. Yeah, I finished. I graduated. So I don't know how it works in the rest of the world or in the rest of Australia, but pretty much high school in Australia is grade 7 to grade 10. So I finished that. I graduated grade 10, and then college in Australia is grade 11 and 12. So I finished. Actually, I don't even know if I did finish grade 11. I went to grade 11 for a bit of it, and I didn't go back to grade 12. So I didn't finish college, but I finished high school. Someone said you were super popular in high school. I don't think so. At high school, like, when you're in grade 10, like, there's no one above you, so you kind of, like, are already, like, top tier, you know? But I don't think I was super popular. I feel like, I had quite a few friends. Like, I had my one friendship group, but then I also had other people outside of that I really got along with. So I wouldn't consider myself, like, super popular, but it's not like I didn't have friends, I guess. Like, I definitely had friends. And yeah, I wasn't super popular, but I wasn't like I don't know. You know? I feel like I was like middle. Someone said you want to have kids. I'm leaning to more towards that I actually don't. I don't know, it's hard, it's a conflicting thing at the moment. I'm only 19. I think I've said before that the way I explain it is if someone said you either have to have kids now or never have kids, I would never have kids because I don't want them now. Maybe when I'm a bit older. Sam's the same, he's kind of like, maybe, I don't know. We're both young and we're both working on ourselves and our careers and stuff, and I really, like, I enjoy being selfish at the moment. I enjoy napping whenever I want and not having a responsibility. I really enjoy being able to film my YouTube videos whenever I want and spending my money on myself, being able to save my money. Once you have a kid, you pretty much can never be selfish again. I give my hats off to all the amazing parents out there because you guys are doing an awesome job. And yeah, once you have kids, you can't nap. I wouldn't be able to just come and do my YouTube video whenever I wanted. I have to, all my money would go straight to my baby. You know, and I feel like I don't even have a house or anything. Like, I don't know where my kid would go. Like, so no, I don't know. Maybe in the future, but if someone asked me right now in this moment, do I want kids? It would be no. Someone said your Australian accent kind of sounds New Zealand. I'm from New Zealand. Okay. I feel like I don't have an accent, obviously, because I am in my own body and I hear my voice, and I have since I could talk. So it's weird because when I watch like movies and there's Australian actors, it's like so obvious they're Australian, but I feel like I don't have a strong Australian accent. I don't know, and I feel like I definitely don't have a New Zealand accent, but maybe I do. I don't know. Someone said you want a long, happy relationship. Yeah, of course. I'm been with Sam now for 3 years and I would love to spend the rest of my life with him. I think we fit really well together. I mean, obviously, he has to think the same. So yeah, I would love more than anything to be with Sam and to be long and have our relationship be long and happy and healthy. And so far so good. So yeah. Oh my god, my throat is getting sore again. Someone said you've always been good at makeup. See, I'm not even good at makeup now. Like, no, I'm definitely getting better, but no way. Like, go have a scroll through my Insta and you'll see that it's definitely not true. Sorry for playing with my hair so much. I don't know why. Someone said you have a decent lot of money and I love that you spend it on giveaways for your followers. I don't really know. I don't know what other people really make. I'm not gonna say what I make on YouTube, but I feel like my wage at the moment is pretty average, but I also don't have bills to pay. I don't pay rent, anything like that. Like, the only bills I really have to pay are like insurance for my car and then stuff like Photoshop, Canva, my Spotify. So like those are pretty much my only commitments at the moment. I've just started saving, so that's taken a fair chunk out of my pay. And yeah, I feel like, you know, at the moment I've got $10 in my bank account and I got paid yesterday. So, you know, my parents buy the groceries, so like I don't really need to like spend my money on anything. I'm very, very lucky the situation that I'm in. But yeah, most of my money has been going to giveaways at the moment, so I haven't been buying makeup for myself and stuff lately. So yeah, I mean, I definitely don't have lots of money. I definitely don't make no money. I feel like, yeah, I guess decent. Yeah. I'm very, very lucky, and I really I really recognize that I am lucky because I am, you know. Someone said an Australian, which I guess means I'm Australian. Yeah, I'm Australian. Someone said you don't enjoy partying at clubs. Yeah, that's true. I feel like, I don't know. I don't really, like, I feel like in high school I was a bit more adventurous. I'm not really like that anymore. I've been to town twice since, or been like clubbing twice since I turned 18. Actually, the second time I didn't go clubbing. The second time I just had a couple drinks on New Year's. So, yeah, I don't really enjoy it. I feel like, obviously when you go out, it's a Saturday night. One, I work Saturdays, so on a Saturday night, I'm tired. Two, Sunday is usually my day off, so I don't want to be hungover on my day off. I want to be up and early and making my YouTube videos on a Sunday. 3, that is so much money that I cannot spare, and money that I don't want to spare. Like, I feel like the way I see it is any kind of spare money I have, or, you know, any spare time, I kind of want to dedicate to my career and my channel and stuff. Like, I want to spend the money I have on either buying stuff for giveaways, doing promotion, buying makeup, and any spare time that I have, I either want to be like editing or, you know, watching YouTube, filming YouTube. So yeah, I feel like at the moment, like, I'm pretty content just working on my career, and I feel like I can have the fun later, but it's not like I'm not having fun now. Like, I am having so much fun now. I don't really get much enjoyment out of being drunk and partying and stuff. I mean, I do. I obviously have a good time when I do it, but it's not like something that I'm big on, I guess. So yeah. Someone said, you want another dog? No, I really don't. I have, well, Tilly is my dog, and then we have a family dog at the moment called Cookie. And that is stress enough because Cookie and Tilly do not get along at all. Tilly attacks her, and Cookie's very old and very small, and it's really bad, so they're totally separated at the moment. Tilly would never ever ever let another dog come near me. She is super protective and super territorial of her family. She hates anyone going near her family, and yeah, she would never let me have another dog. And also, she is a lot of work. Dogs are expensive and it looks like fun, but it's a lot of stress, I feel like. I love Tilly more than anything. She's beautiful, but like, no way could I have another dog. I'm never going to be able to have another dog until I don't have her anymore, which I hate even thinking about. So no, definitely don't want another dog. Someone said, you don't like drugs? No, I do not like drugs at all. I have only ever tried one drug, and that is marijuana. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that on YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. I'm really sorry. I've tried that and was into that for a bit, but not now. Like, it's been like 3 years since I've ever done that. Never tried any other drugs. Way too scared. And I really don't like not having control of my body. I like being sober. Being sober is the best way for me. I feel like the thought of being like not in control of my body and not knowing what's going to happen, and yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that feeling, and I don't like that thought, and I don't like the idea of like a bad trip or buying it off like someone that I don't know. And yeah, no, I don't like drugs. I'm not into them. Someone said, you have a son. I don't have a son. The boy I post on my story is my nephew. His name's Cooper. My sister's kid, not mine. No, I don't have a son. I've got a daughter, and she's a dog. So someone said, you have a boyfriend? Yeah, I do. Sam. We've been together for 3 years. His Instagram is 106, so go give him a follow if you wanna. Someone said, you're super good at makeup. I feel like that's kind of a personal opinion. Some people probably think I'm good, some people probably think I'm trash. I feel like I'm decent, like I'm definitely not horrible anymore. But yeah, I feel like I'm average, yeah. Someone said, you're really sweet and caring. I don't have any negative thoughts. Thank you so much, that is so sweet. I feel like I'm quite caring and quite sweet. I hope so. Someone said, you're a cat person. I think I'm actually a dog person, to be honest. Like, I like dogs a lot more, but I have 3 cats and they are so beautiful. I have Muffin, and then I have 2 exotic short hairs. One called Freddie, after Freddie Mercury, and one called Jimmy, after his boyfriend, Jim. So yeah, I love my cats and I love my dogs, but I'm definitely more of a dog person. If you guys want to see like a meet my pets kind of video, let me know and I can introduce you to all the pets I have. Someone said, you used to be really bad but spent years just doing makeup and are now getting better. Yeah, I feel like that's true. I was really, really bad. It's pretty awful at makeup. I feel like I'm getting better now, so that's good. Someone said, you don't have a lot of money. I feel like I answered this before, like average, I would say. Someone said, you're the mum of the group. I feel like I haven't had a friendship group for a very, very long time, but I feel like, I don't know, high school me was a very different person to what I am now. I feel like I was kind of crazy and the kind of daredevil, I guess. I don't know, like I never did anything too crazy, but I feel like I was kind of the one that would make them laugh and stuff. I don't know, but I feel like I was always caring, like, you know, if they ever needed anything or advice or anything like that, they could come to me. So I feel like kind of, but I also am a very, very different person to what I was when I had a friendship group. Now I don't have a friendship group, so I guess now if I had friends, maybe I would be the mum. I don't know, I'm very feel like I'm quite boring and quite safe, so maybe. Someone said you're hardworking. I feel like I am, but I can also be very lazy and very slack. I feel like I'm either having a super lazy slack day or I'm having a very hardworking productive day. Just depends. Oh my god, I need to stop because my throat. There's still like, I've answered like 3 pages, but there's still like, I've still got like 6 more screenshots of assumptions, so I might do a part 2 because this is long and my throat hurts. So this is part 1 and I'll film a part 2. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next one. Bye.